We're going to talk some football as well as his upcoming blockbuster film, so don't miss it Monday at 10 a.m. right here on First Take. All right, let's dive into the weekend's championship games as we focus on those quarterbacks. All 4 expected starters in the conference championship games enter with a personal winning streak of at least 6 games. That has only happened one other time since the 1970 merger just 2 years ago in the 2020 season. Bartholomew Scott has entered the building.
What up, Swag Goose?
Nice.
Sir, Brother Noomsy. What up?
What's up, family?
Bartholomew.
What's up?
Hey, Kuda
Bartholomew.
What up, my people?
You always do a Kuna
What's going
Matata.
on,
Do you
man?
like the Lion King?
Well, listen, just
I
no
be
worries,
dressing
man.
up so much on Friday, man.
Oh, this dress down Friday?
I got to start putting a suit. I got to start putting a suit
Marcus.
down on Friday, man.
Because I don't get time to shine until the weekend, baby. You throughout the week. You know what I mean? So by the time you get to Friday, you fatigued.
You look very nice.
I will confess, you know, ain't nobody told you to dress down on Friday and stuff like that. You could have stepped it up. You do have the wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you call yourself Big Sexy, you and Damian Woody. That's what y'all called yourselves. I don't understand how, you know, we think we got a license to dress down, but it's just me.
You do look like one of Levert's brothers or something like that. You look like one of Levert's.
All right.
Noted. I got you. Go ahead, Molly.
And by the way,
I'm already
Molly.
sick of it.
By the way, Molly.
Yes,
by the way,
Steven.
by the way, Molly. It's not like I haven't set a shining example for you to follow. It's not like I haven't done it. You know,
the conversation.
There's one
conversation.
fashion trendsetter on this show, and it's Molly Karam.
Let him know, Molly.
Molly Karam. Okay.
Yeah,
And look, this too, Molly. This too, Molly.
95% of the time.
Not Molly
95% of the times, Molly.
Karam.
Molly. 95% of the times, you are right, but there has been some slippage from time to time.
Okay, sorry, dude. I do like a million shows a year, 5 days a week, year round. All right, full story. Let's go. I want to start with you, Bart, because you're the new voice, not the Cheshire Cat smile over there. You're not that funny. Like, it's not that funny. Like, oh, I got a good one. Let's just crack up on ourselves. Which quarterback, Bart, has the most? Look at him. He can't even control himself. Which quarterback has the most to prove?
Molly, that mean you mad. That mean you mad, Molly.
No, I'm not mad. It's like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is, all right? I hyped him all day yesterday. The party's over today.
Yeah.
You saw that gun thing, whatever that was.
Best selling, you know what I mean?
I didn't even know those existed.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
But to answer your question, Molly, put the show back on the rails. I want to say Jalen Hurts. It has to be Jalen Hurts because, you know, it's not any expectations when you think about Brock Purdy. He's already exceeded expectations. How much can you really ask from a rookie quarterback? I think he's acquitted himself very well. But for me, you talk about trying, and I talked about this earlier, about being a star to a superstar. And, you know, I feel like we're in that part where we're taking a deep dive and a deep look at Jalen Hurts to see, you know, is he in the same class as a Joe Burrow or a Patrick Mahomes, right? And to do that, he's going to have to cash in on this opportunity that he has. Now, he has the best roster because he's a second-round draft pick, because they're able to go out and fulfill the needs of this team, surround him with the most talent, I believe, in any roster in football. Harry Roseman is a stud, right? He still has 2 first-round draft picks, but he has 2 first-round draft picks, and he kept them because he wasn't sure about Jalen Hurts. He didn't know how he would respond. He has taken a massive leap, and he's gone from good to star. Now we have to see if he's a superstar. Now, if he's a superstar, he's going to be able to win this game and beat a quarterback that he should be better than, right, with an equal roster. But to become a superstar, he's going to have to beat one of the best quarterbacks in not just the AFC, but in all of the NFL, whether you want to talk about that's Joe Burrow or Patrick Mahomes. He's going to have to be the force multiplier in the difference. And that remains to be seen because, listen, this is probably the best team that Jalen Hurts is going to be on. Because if he's extension eligible and they decide to pay him, eventually he's going to start losing those pieces. He's right where Dak was a couple years ago when he had Amari Cooper, when he was cheap before the contract. The issue is Dak didn't cash in. Can Jalen Hurts cash in, much like Russell Wilson did early in his career?
Yeah, very difficult question, Bart. You make a great point, man. But I'm going to go Brock Purdy. And I'm going to go Brock Purdy sheerly because he hasn't really been in any adverse situations. And when you talk about this at macro, I understand what you're saying about Jalen Hurts. But Jalen Hurts came into this season, and all of us on every show asked, would he be the guy good enough to do what he's actually done in Philly? And the stakes get higher as you progress further. But for me, Brock Purdy, not only being Mr. Irrelevant, but being thrust into a spot where you've had kind of a revolving door at the quarterback position, right? Jimmy Garoppolo, tremendous amount of success. San Francisco gave away picks to get Trey Lance. They were in the conversation for trying to get Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady potentially when they were trying to find destinations or if Aaron Rodgers would be traded. I think Brock Purdy right now has an inside track on potentially being the starter for the San Francisco 49ers going into next year. We don't know what's going to happen with Jimmy Garoppolo contract. Trey Lance now hasn't played football in a very, very long time. It's been very sporadic. So, and nothing that he's done as of now has told you that he shouldn't have, Brock Purdy I'm talking about, the inside track to play in the position outside of the fact that he wasn't drafted highly, or if you just had some figment of your imagination that they would go get a veteran who's played pretty good football for a long time. I think Brock Purdy is still in the process of proving to the San Francisco 49ers that, hey, y'all, I might hold this quarterback position down for a while until you all change your mind, or I might just surprise you and become a guy. I played with Tony Romo. He had a tremendous amount to prove. He wasn't a quarterback thought of that was going to ascend and have the type of career that he had. He had a lot of success as a guy that wasn't necessarily supposed to be who he had become. So I think Brock Purdy has more to prove. I think Jalen has done his proving. He's going to get a big-time contract, and Howie Roseman and the Philadelphia Eagles understand better as anyone to pay quarterbacks when they have a tremendous amount of success we've seen in the past.
I think the quarterback that has most to prove is Jalen Hurts, because I think that when you look at Brock Purdy, at the end of the day,
and not take on the defender. He takes on one defender, spins back into the pursuit of the rushers coming from the inside, and then takes on two more defenders falling forward close to a first down. That was the play I needed to see, because it wasn't to me necessarily will you call the plays that puts the football in Jalen Hurts' hands, which we also saw him score a touchdown late in the second quarter rushing the football. It's not that. It's how does Jalen Hurts figure to protect himself? How does Jalen Hurts think about taking on contact? Does Jalen Hurts not want to gain or look for the extra yardage? And we saw him do that last week. And if he's going to do that, if he's going to be that comfortable, I believe that Nick Sirianni is going to call plays, going to scheme, going to strategize in a way that puts him in the best position to succeed. There's 2 more games left, hopefully, for the Philadelphia Eagles. You don't have the time to be playing protect the franchise when it comes to Jalen Hurts. You have to go win this game. And winning this game means putting Jalen Hurts in position to be an option both running, giving, and passing the football. That's where he's the best, and that's what I expect him to be able to do this weekend.
Yeah, and you sounded concerned about that when we touched on this earlier, and that's why I wanted to come back to it. You sounded concerned about him being all the way.
Yeah, I'm not heading into this game thinking that he's not going to be able to extend plays and be mobile and do all the things that Ryan was pointing out. But it's just another factor, knowing that he's not 100%. And that's not even reporting. That's him saying he's still not 100%. He feels better, but that's just got to be just another small little detail, because that's the time of year that we're in at right now. It's just the small things that add up.
What you were saying last week, Nico, you want to land on him. You want to make him feel you. You want to put all your body weight. That still applies, right? If you're the 49ers, you get a shot at him. Again, you're not trying to injure anyone, but you want to make him feel it. That still applies this week to the 49ers, right?
Yeah, of course. You want to gang tackle. You want to get after him. But listen, this is the game within the game. You're not going to come out and say, nope, I'm 100%. The game plan is wide open right back to before the injury. I feel great. No, you're going to say, yeah, I'm still dealing with a little bit of pain, and I'm the percentage, I don't know. I'm still rehabbing, trying to get this thing back. So the other team is like, all right, you still deal with it. But look, that's what you do. You stay on the injury report. You're injured for a few more weeks. You only got 2 more weeks. He's going to be on the injury report for the rest of the year. Guaranteed.
Gamesmanship maybe on the part of the Eagles there. Let's put the picks up on the screen. I feel like the conventional wisdom on this game has swung significantly. I mean, the Niners haven't lost a game in, what, 10 weeks?
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's only Brock Purdy's second road game. A rookie's never won in the championship weekend. He's going to the Lincoln Philly. I mean, we are asking a lot of this young rookie quarterback to be able to pull this off. Can he do it? Yeah, maybe he can. But I just think it's because we had a tough uphill battle for him.
No, there's no question about it. There's been so much focus on Hurts and his health and what this game may mean for him in the bigger picture. The quarterback to watch on Sunday is the rookie Brock Purdy. In the meantime, let's go to the AFC game. An even matchup. So let's go tail of the tape here. RC, here's the impossible question. Who has the edge at quarterback in this game? Is it Burrow or Mahomes?
I don't think it's an impossible question. I think it's Patrick Mahomes is the better quarterback. I think Patrick Mahomes is the more talented.